It's really nice walking through the woods and looking at things with a different perspective. Usually I've got the 300mm with the MC20, so I'm shooting way off. Well, this is a 12 to 40, and I can look around, find some shots, and I get a different perspective on things. I've got my camera set on C4, which is a preset that I have to give me 3 exposures, 2 EV up, 2 EV down, and 0 EV, so we can make an HDR image. See what we can find with this. Or sometimes we just look at them and pick one of them and work with that. So let's see what we can find here. Well, there you go, kind of a close-up HDR. A winter wonderland, that's what I'm looking at. It's a beautiful day, really. Look at all the fine snow. What a great day for a dog walk, I mean it. Got some nice photographs here, that's for sure. It really is nice out. You don't have to go very far, really. Just out my back door. Beautiful little woods. Great place to take a walk. See what I can find along here. I bet I'll find some nice photographs. I'm liking this one. Magical winter wonderland. Look at the tree. We got a duck under this tree. The number of times I've hit my head on that tree is unbelievable. Beautiful shot. Duck. Still got a few problems to look after in the new year. Gonna get started on it this week. Wow, there's the old couch. I've been photographing that couch winter and summer for years. Well, it's a beautiful day for a walk in the woods. Walking through the trees. Oh, it's slippery. Gonna walk down here and see if I can see where the eagle's nest is, if anything's going on there. I'm walking along here and I'm remembering summer. Look at the eagles on the nest. Wowee. There's some kingfishers nesting down here too. I'd really love to see them. Look at this kingfisher. That was in the summer too. Wow. There he is with a little crayfish. It's a little slippery underfoot here. I got my backpack on. I do not want to fall. It's a lot different now in the winter. Oh my. Look at that. Just zoom in a bit here and see. Oh, it looks even better with the zoom on. There I am headed down the trail. I'm looking for things. Trying to line up a shot somehow, crawling under this branch. This is the way towards the eagle's nest. Got a duck under this tree here. Be careful with this footing, it's a bit slippery. There, this is as far as I can go. Gonna need like a whole bodysuit to get through there. What a nice HDR shot though. It's altogether different in the winter. The river's totally flooded too. Thought I might be able to get a shot across at the eagle's nest, but no such luck. Coming back now, watching my head on that tree. Put my hat back on here to try and stay warm. Trying to find another route towards the river, but I just can't get there. You can see a bit of the frozen river in the background here. Gonna see what I can manage here. The water's everywhere. It would be easy to come up with a soaker about up to your knees in here. Really gotta be careful. Wow, look at this HDR shot. I'm pretty happy with that. Here Mary's filming me walking along through the woods, trying to find a way to get closer to the river. Look at this, I like that. There's a little river shot in the background. Yeah, I'm coming back now. I keep looking through the trees trying to line something up here. Don't have a lot to work with. Here I'm going to change lenses, I think. The 12 to 40 just isn't wide enough, so I'm going to put on my 7 to 14. You got to be quick changing lenses in this kind of weather. Sometimes I get snow on the sensor and that causes a problem. Always point the camera down when you take the lens off and put it on, and cover things up as quickly as possible. Now with the 7 to 14 I can widen the shot out a lot and get these trees in the foreground looking off into the distance. Well, I got something there. I don't know if it's a possible keeper or not. I think we're going to turn this into a black and white shot and see what that looks like. Might be better in black and white. I think it's better in black and white, but I'm not sure it's a keeper. I'm going to switch to a longer lens now, 40 to 150. Try and get a shot more in the distance. Bit of a long shot here. The Olympus stabilization really helps out here. While you can see the trees there overhead. Now in the fall this might look a lot more interesting. It's pretty neat just the same with the trees, with the snow and everything. This lens gives me a much tighter perspective, so I'm going to see if I can find anything on the trail. I might go down to where the major flooding was too. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this walk. The Olympus stabilization really helps. I can't believe how long a shutter speed I can use with the longer lenses. I managed to photograph the Kingfisher at 1/15 of a second with the 12, well, with the 300mm and the 2x. There's a shot off in the distance. I'm going to try and HDR that one up a bit and see what it looks like. Kind of zooming with my feet here, walking a little closer. See what I can come up with. That's nicer closer up maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I think I try too hard to get a shot and I might be better off at home, but it's a lot more fun being out in the woods than it is sitting at home on the couch. I'm just trying to wipe off the water a little bit on the back, and the pictures are zooming across. You can see the trees on both sides of my shot that I'm trying to get. And that's kind of interesting, I think. Now this is pretty treacherous, going up these steps here. It's not bad in the summer. I've been up here before. And I should be able to get a shot of across the river. I want to shoot across the river. All these branches are in my way. So what I have to do is go further to the left, and I do not want to slide off of this old, whatever it is, porch or whatever from a house. I don't know how it got here. Somebody must have dumped it off here, or maybe there was a house there before, I don't know. But these branches are blocking my shot here. So I'm going to crawl up on the steps. And I'm 73 years old. I don't want to fall off here. I'm taking a little bit easy maybe. Watching my step. Put my camera bag down. It weighs about 32 pounds, so it's not to be sneezed at either. Now I'm getting my shot. Not so many branches in the way I can get a clear shot. Once again, I'm shooting with my C4 setting. I'm getting shots up and down and in the middle. So we can see, wow, that's pretty good. I think I like that one. I'm setting the camera down here, just being safe. Might look a little stumbly, but I'd rather look foolish than really foolish if I slid off there. Grab my pack again now. Surprisingly heavy. I've got some hiking boots on, and they're pretty good. They're LL Bean hiking boots, but you still don't want to slide. See what else we can see. Now this, I'm thinking I should be able to come up with something here with all these trees. The way the ones on the left are sort of coming up at like about a 45-degree angle almost, I guess. Maybe 60-degree, I don't know. But I'm going to try and use a longer lens. I'm going to try and pull it together here. Moving off to the right-hand side and looking down through the trees. I think I want to weight the image this way. See what it'll come out like. It's not very much to look at. With the wide angle on the GoPro, I mean, it's pretty plain and basic, but with the longer lens and using an HDR setting and a specific, that's not too bad. That pulls some things in there. Down this way. Especially the branches overhead with the leaves. Might be a little interesting. The branches overhead with the snow and the needles. Wow. Saw a hawk for just an instant. As soon as he saw that I saw him, he was looking for little ice crystals and things too. And then we're just about getting ready to go home. Now I'm out in Hessen and I'm scanning the horizon looking for that little bump in the snow with eyes. Once you've seen a snowy owl in the distance sitting there, it looks like just a little bump in the snow. But once you've seen one, then you start to recognize them. Here I'm scanning the horizon in the hopes that there might be one. Nobody's seen one out here yet, but I hope that I might. Here again I'm looking across all the snowbanks, because along the tree line, along the fence line, that's where you find them. You see the tree line and then you'll see some, and this is what it was like a year or two ago. There you see two snowies in the distance. They're so beautiful. I just love them. Man, I've had some good success catching them flying in the past, and I can just hope that I'm going to see some this year. I know all the places to look for them, and I just really hope that they bless me with their presence again this year, because I love photographing snowy owls. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like, subscribe, come on back again real soon.